Hey, friends. Hi there. Oops, accidentally. Hi there, friends. All right, give me just 1 second. Good evening. Hey there. All right, hold on just a second. All right. Hey, friends. Hi, Ro. Hi, my sweet friend. Hi, Liz. Hi, Tanya. Hey, Crafty Peep. Hi, Lori. Hi, Charlene and Liz and Leslie and Kathleen and Michelle. Hi there. I hope you guys have been having a fantastic day. Okay, goes like this. All right. How are you feeling, Tanya? I know you said you don't have a headache today, so that's great. That is always a good thing. Hi, Kimmy. Hi there, friends. All right, so I have a couple things planned as usual. You know how that goes. It's always got to be a couple, right? So one thing, I was looking on Amazon the other day, and I seen this clock that I really wanted, right? I forgot to put a bag in here. Let me grab this. And the clock was actually a square one, and it's a rip bag. That's okay. It was a square one, but of course the face of it is rounds. So I was thinking that could be one of my crafts because it is actually, round as well. So, hey, Bethwyn. Hey again. And then I have this surface that I'm going to use as well. And I could also always, did my cats knock it down? Where in the world's my thing? I think my cats knocked it down or I moved it. I don't think that I moved it. Oh, I did. I'm totally blaming my cats. I am so mean. I'll tell you. Let me go ahead and stop blaming the cats for my faults here. I moved it. So I was working on this the other night, and I can always finish that as well. But we'll see what time I have left because I want to definitely get to the other things. So the Mackenzie Child's clock was a bit much, and I was like, I have a clock that my sweet Ro gave me. As a matter of fact, I need to get my life together. I just had that clock here. The cat's got that too. I'm telling you. Oh, it's right here. I am so ridiculous. I keep piling up everything over here. Okay. So I know that the outside is square, but hi Gigi. But here is round. So technically, we're still doing a round thing too. So but I do have some other round things as well because that is the theme today for CCC. And if you guys missed yesterday, you can check out, I was going to say Christie's Crafty Cottage, but no, you can't go there. Well, I mean, you can technically go there, but I am in Facebook jail. So go to CCC and you can see all the replays in one place, which is what I meant to say anyhow. But yeah, so the clock that was MCI actually looked, or it was Mackenzie Child's, it looked like this. And this is super cute as is, but the colors don't really go for, my my decor. So I'm going to actually make this an MCI one. I do have the napkins here to make it faster. That way I can do some other crafts as well. And I was kind of thinking possibly to do like a little something here, like some kind of like transfer or, you know, something. Now this is a plastic center in here, so I can't really, you know, I don't want to push it too hard. So I'll see, but I can at least do the napkin. And then if I do want to add the flowers, like the other one has, the Mackenzie Childs one has, then I do have flowers in here as well. And as a matter of fact, I have the flowers that they had on there, which is from this one here. That's my scrap piece. Let me show you a better one here. Let me get a better one. Well, it was like this, but the white one. But I have the black one too. And I can actually just use some pieces that I have in here so that I don't waste them. This one's the black one, so I'm not going to use that. I am going to go for the white one. Hopefully I don't have to grab any more. I should have extra. Yeah, here's one. All right, awesome. Okay, so here's the napkin here. And I'm going to use this napkin for the outside. And then here, I want to add some flowers as well on it. And yeah, so I'm going to paint that. First, I'm going to go ahead and put this on here. For all the things rounds, yesterday and today. Yes, definitely. Thank you. Hi, Lisa. Hey there. Hopefully I didn't miss anybody. I surely hope I didn't. I'm just going to put some of this painter's tape down because sometimes I can be a little clumsy and I really don't want to be messing this up. So let me go ahead and do that. Real quick. So how's my sweet friends doing? All right there. And I need a little piece here. There we go. It's not all the way to the edge, but I should be able to handle that one little spot without messing it up. Plus, I feel like it should actually scrape off pretty easy as well. I mean, especially if you, or even use a wipe right away. That should be fine too. But yeah, it's funny how I seen that clock and I'm like, wow, this is really cute. I like this. And I totally wanted to get it. And then I remembered that Rosie had actually gave me a clock that, I mean, it was exactly like this. And I was like, that would be perfect. So I'm going to do that. And I do have another thing planned as well with my rounds, my wood round I got from Amazon. It came in a pack of, I want to say like 14 maybe. I'm not too sure, but and I did miss some people. Hi Gigi and hi Shay. Hi Favi. Hey there. Okay, good to go. And I think I should sand that just a teeny bit. I mean, I could use some slick stick on here, but I feel like if I just kind of sand this and rough it up a little bit, it should be fine. So, gotta use a little muscle here. So, Favi, your kids aren't feeling too well? You said 2 of them? All right. I'm actually liking the weather look on here. It's definitely looking nice and aged now. I feel like I could totally take off all of that if I kept going. It's coming off pretty good. All right. And I'll use a wipe to wipe this down now. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying the playlist today. Hi, Blanca. My youngest ones have fever. Oh, the poor babies. Hi, Cindy. Oh, I'm praying for them. I'm sorry. It's always a bummer when your kids are sick. It's not too much you could do, you know, to help. But, I mean, give Motrin and stuff like that, obviously. But just has to run its course, unfortunately. Maybe a nice cool bath. Bella, she's doing a bit better. She was, oh my gosh, her skin from her eczema was so flared up. It was horrendous. I felt so bad for her. Covered from head to toe, literally head to toe. It was just really sad. And she is oh my gosh. I left my brushes in here last night. I didn't even put water. Oh, what is wrong with me? That's a bummer. A real bummer, I'll tell you. Gracious. My new brush, a couple of my new brushes too. Okay. There was something else I wanted to do as well. So after this, I could always switch up and maybe do that one first before going to this, because I feel like that one's not going to be, it won't take that long. And it's using some wood rounds. And it won't take long at all to do that. All right, so around here is wood. All right, I do like it. Looks great. But it is not, oh no, there's cinnamon all over. I have to get the cinnamon off here real quick. I did some patina last night, and I didn't even realize I have cinnamon everywhere. Let me get that quick. So it was funny. Ro and I, we were chatting on the phone and everything today, and then we were texting, and we were both ordering stuff from Amazon at the same time. Like, oh, look at this and look at that, and we're so ridiculous. And then ordering the same bathing suit, same cover up. We're going to be twins when she comes here on Monday. We're going to go to the pool. And we're going to be twins there. With our kimono and everything. Yeah, I had quite a mess there. Did not realize. I knew I was still smelling it. I was like, man, it's smelling really cinnamony. Smelling delightful in here. But now I got it together. Okay. All right, back in business. Okay, so I don't have to paint this particular spot because the napkin, it's cream and black and everything, and you know, this is already like a whitewash look to it. So that would be, you know, just fine. But I am going to paint this part here, of course. So I'm just going to use some white chalk paint for that. Sometimes I go a little overboard with my paint. So if I happen to, then I'm just going to, I'm going to use one of my new brushes. And then I'm going to just bring it down to the side a little bit. But we'll see. Like, if I didn't put that tape down, I already got it on there a little bit. I mean, granted, I probably would have been a little more careful, but, you know. Yeah, definitely put quite some paint. Just a little. So I'm going to get down here just a little bit there. Just to wipe off my brush pretty much. And I don't want streaks either. Okay. That's good. Good to go. Now I got to be careful when I'm drying this because this is plastic in the middle, so I don't want to mess it up. Can't wait for Monday. Actually bringing a surprise to one of your followers on Monday night when you go live. Yay! I think I know what it is. That's awesome. How sweet of you. Oh, that'll be nice. Pick me, pick me. Hey, Marilyn. That'll be an awesome surprise. And I'm sure I know exactly what it is. And I think they'll love it. So how was everybody's day today? What'd you guys do? It's not 100% dry. I guess I'll try a little bit more. I'm really trying to just avoid the middle. Don't need that melting away. Yeah, but I couldn't believe when I seen that the Mackenzie Child's clock, and I was like, oh my gosh, I totally have that clock. At least the shape. All right. And hi, Gigi. How awesome of you, Vero. You're so sweet. She is. She really is. It was okay? Just okay? Mine was just okay too, honestly. I mean, nothing really overly thrilling. But I guess I can say it's a good day. I wasn't sick or, nothing bad happened. So I'll say it was good. All right. Now, I'm trying to think here. Trying to think. How do I want to do this? If I want to do the rub-on transfers, I'll just do the napkin because it will match the clock. So the front, I'm going to use the flower napkin. And then on the sides will be the checks. A quarterly check. All right. It's good to go. Worked all day? What kind of work do you do? Just resting. I'm allowed to do every time I try to do more, I regret it. Definitely take it easy, friend. How are you feeling, though, from your surgery? I hope you're feeling okay. How did I manage that? It came off easy, though. I need a little coffee. Sick in bed today. No, that's not good. My husband and I were on each other's nerves today. That's funny. You two crack me up, though, seriously. It's just hilarious. Barber? Awesome. I always said I should have did hair instead of nails when I got my nail license. Like, I enjoy, doing nails, but I do hair way more. I should have got my license with that. Work today. And yes, definitely send in prayer, Shay. All right, so I am going to use, oh, I got these stamps in today too. Look how cute. Let me line it up here. Aren't those cute? I love those. All right. I'm going to use my scrap pieces first, which the plies are already off. All Mackenzie Child's napkins are 3 plies, so then you take 2 plies off. And I'm good. Basically, I just want to make sure that I have, you know, some good flour. Oh, this will be super cute if I do that across there. Let me get my, I mean, I could use that one, but I'm going to use this one. I'm going to use this. I have some more Mackenzie Child's napkins coming in, so I can't wait to get those. But I do have already a lot of napkins, like different kinds, and some of them are like twosies, you know, maybe 3 or 4. So it's like kind of first come, first serve pretty much with those. But I do sell napkin bundles and stuff, so if anybody's interested, can let me know. I feel like this is going to be super cute on here because I can line up this and have the checks going across here and there. So I'll do that part first. Yeah, I love that. It's going to be so cute. All right. Sorry, I got excited for a second there. I need to get my Mod Podge, and here it is. Once again, I have way too much stuff up here. I haven't even cleared my table from last night with all the paint. That's what I didn't do. Actually, I did a clock last night too. I did this round one that was, it was like a gold and black color, kind of like a bronzy, I guess. And that one, I wanted to redo it for quite some time. So I've had it just packed away. And it had gears and stuff like that in the middle. And I ended up finally redoing it. So I was excited about that. And I did patina on it. So it turned out great. I did take pictures and stuff today, but I didn't end up posting them yet. All right, I'm going to use my sponge. That's what I'm going to use. And then I'm going to do a little bit at a time because I don't want to, like, I don't want this to dry up super fast. I'm trying to be quick about it here. And I also want to make sure that it lines up with the corners. I mean, if it goes off a little, that's fine. But I definitely wanted to at least have those checks there. So, all right. And then you can always iron it on after. Like sometimes I fool around because I want it to be lined up really good. And then it kind of dries. But that's okay because you can just reactivate the glue by ironing it. All right. So now, can you guys see everything good? I hope. Oops, got a little bit inside there. All right, now I wanted to bunch up on me. Okay, so I didn't do the checks going down that way. I probably should have. Is it too late to pick it up? No, it's not. Yay. Okay. Oops. Well, I still want that there. Okay, so I'm going to cut right here. That way I can move it over. And when I also like get around here, I'm going to trim it, and then I am going to just do the burn technique, which we're not allowed to say on Facebook, apparently. They took 30 seconds off of my video because I said burn. Goofy, but okay. Very goofy. Actually, I'm going to do that amount, and then that'll go all the way down. So then I want to have it over here. So I'm going to piece this side together, because if not, the way this lines up, it's not going to be right here. It's hanging over. So kind of piece it together a little bit. All right, so I'll put this back down, and then I want the checks to go over there. But all this I'm going to take off because I do not need that part right now, and I will make sure to save it. I just leave a little bit to burn is all I do. All right, so I'll take this here, and I'll save that circle. And I do want this to go all the way down here. All right. Well, that's looking good. And I can take off some of this too. All right, so now when I go across this way, oops, I keep being too rough right there. When I go across this way, I think what I want to do is I need to figure out how I want to do it, because I want to have this on the corner. This one will definitely work over here. So I'll do that and take it off right here, because it butts up to the big pink flower there. So that's what I'm going to do with this one. Is just have it right there, which will be fantastic. And I can actually take a little bit more off. That way I can line it up even better. Okay. Yeah, that'll be good. It's like a puzzle piece, I always say. All right, seal down the corner there. And then line it up. There we go. Okay, that looks good. And now this one over here, I feel like I can get that a little bit straighter. There we go. Okay. There's still some pink right there. So what I'm going to do right here is just etch out. Actually, I'm going to use my small little, where are they at? My baby scissors is what I'm going to use. And then I'm going to go right like that, so that you see, so it looks like it, you know, actually makes sense. And there we go. And right there. Perfect. Perfecto. Looks like it was all part of the napkin of like the size that it's supposed to be and all the things. Let me actually get the excess off of this now. Make sure I don't take too much, because I'll be really sad if I do. I might actually start crying. Hi, Teresa. Yay, you're here. Woohoo. Awesome. And this one, I feel like is gonna, the way I have to kind of pull it, nah, it should be fine. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna put this back down. I'm not gonna put glue over top of this one quite yet, because I want to make sure, well, a little bit got there, but I should be able to still pull it off if it goes on there. All right. There we go. Get that off. And now over here, this is over a bit further than those, are more to the corner. So it's going to be less checks here. I mean, I could go over further and then put a pink flower on top over here. That's always an option as well. Or, I don't know if I can do it. I can try. By some miracle, I was able to get that up a little bit without totally destroying it, because I can go on top with that one. Okay. That way I can have a little bit more on there. And take that off. And then when I put this back on, I'll put my glue down, and then I'm going to use my scissors, and I'm just trimming a teeny bit of the white that's right here on the edge, because then you'll see the checks underneath of these little pieces, like the petals here, versus just the white there. You know, it's tedious work, but it is worth it. There we go. Okay, so now I'm going to put that down. And there we go. Okay. That looks good. Yay. I love it. That looks fantastic, friends. I'm pretty excited about that. All right, so I'm just going to take off a little bit more because it's a bit much to have to burn off of here. And actually what I could do, that would be cute. If I trim this down some, what I could actually do is, there's like that little lip kind of thing right down in here. I could actually have that coming down so that when you're looking at it, you'll be able to see that continuing down. In order to do that, I would have to trim it just enough to have just a little bit there, like enough to go down. Yeah, right there's good. But not too much because you don't want it to hang over, like onto here. Teeny bit there. And let's do some here. Beth, when I added the link for all paint products on my link tree, and then I am working with a couple other things right now, so I'm going to add those when I got to get to my emails and stuff. But yeah, so what happened with all paint products, I was the first one that Kathy had come to and said that she wanted you know, to have me on board with, you know, working with them. And so they had we had like talked and everything, you know, the company and I, and so I'm doing the affiliate with them, which is pretty awesome. So I'm just waiting. It's, you know, just started recently, so I'm waiting for the products to come in the mail, and I am pretty excited. And then they're sending, you know, papers and all that stuff too. So but I don't think she has anybody else on board yet. I think it's just me. All right, and then that goes down there. All right, I am gonna. So I was kind of honored about that because, you know, that's pretty awesome that she, you know, talked to them on my behalf and talked to, you know, she talked to me about it, of course, first. So I was pretty excited about that. It's all paint products. Christy the Clockmaker. Aw. I was really getting into it. I had full concentration going. Seriously. Hi, Sandy. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Bethwin. I really appreciate that. They do have some really awesome stuff. All right, so it looks kind of choppy and stuff, but as long as it goes all the way down, you can always push in any little teeny bit that's, you know, a little too long. You can just kind of clump it together and it won't even be noticeable. All right, so I do need a smaller brush though to get up in here, so that way I'm not making a big mess on the clock face here. Somehow I already got a little bit over there. Not too sure what I was doing, but yep, I already did that quick. Okay, so right here was a little bit longer, so all I did was just kind of push it in with my brush, and then you don't even notice it. I think it's pretty much inevitable. Like, I'm just totally gonna get it on the surface, but I'll clean it. It's okay. But I thought it would be a nifty idea to have that coming all the way down. And then I'll show you guys the difference here. Okay. So, let's see, is this the right one? Yeah. All right, see how you can see it coming all the way down? And then if not, it would have been just that white over here. And so I just trimmed it down to where it should be enough to at least go all the way down. I mean, if it's super long still, then you can always just, you know, trim it a little bit more. But usually if I'm in a corner or, you know, something's just a little too long, all I do is just use my brush and I just kind of push it in there. And, oh, thank you. And then you don't even notice. The flowers that they had on that clock was the ones that go with, matches the napkin here. So I saved myself $100 and some. And I believe this is actually around the same exact size too. All right, almost done. Got a little teeny bit more. That's it. And I can see that actually I needed some underneath here. That was so dry. It wasn't even down at all. That would have been a big bubble if I didn't notice that. All right, I need more. It's not enough. That would have been a really big bubble. And a little bit more. Or I could always iron it down as well. That definitely will work as well. Okay. There's still some underneath here. And so I'm going to have to iron it down because it's not, there's not really a space for me to get it in there now. It did have glue there once upon a time. It might not have been overly a lot, but it did, so I can reactivate it. So let me just plug it in really quick. And so touch up that little spot and be good to go. All right, so I'm going to heat this up. Okay, so now the edge here, I did leave a little bit there, which I can sand, but I feel like it's just so much easier just to use the lighter. There's a teeny bit over here, but it's really nothing much. And see if I can get, yeah, can get a little bit of it. And then over here, let's get a little bit of that. Okay. So before I do the outside, I'm just going to make sure that everything, like all the edges up here, are good to go. I'm not going to seal it quite yet. I don't want to put any Mod Podge on top of it yet. There's a little bit here still. And then I'm using the Courtly Check on the outside. There was definitely more Mod Podge on this one, but I feel like it should be dry now. Okay. Now that that's done, I'm going to get a wipe and then clean off the top here real quick. I had a little teeny piece of tape up in there. Didn't even realize. Okay. It looks so cute. I love it. Oh, thank you. Thanks. I think so too about the clock. Hit the likes. Thanks, Michelle. Gorgeous when you. Oh, thank you. See, I would probably add, you know, a little bit extra to it, but then I feel like I am trying to do what they have, you know, for theirs. So I'm gonna try to contain myself and not do that. Oh, I forgot my parchment. Ah, no. Gotta have your parchment down. And I cannot remember exactly where this spot was. I remember it was one of these corners, so I'm just doing all of it. I mean, if anything, it just helps it stay down even more for all of it. But yeah, I can't remember for the life of me where it is anyway. All right, let's see. I think it was right here. And all that is down. All right. Awesome. Maybe I'll leave this on just in case I need it for the side. I can put it there. Okay, so for the side, I'm going to use the checked one. And I already have the plies, excuse me, the plies off of it. So I am going to, let me get this out of the way here first. Oh, a lot of scraps there. Oh my goodness, my throat. So I found out today that Saturday they're doing the painting in the new house. And then this week they're doing all the molding and the towels. And then, hey, Robin. Hi there. How are you doing? Thanks for joining today. I will totally watch the replay. Absolutely will. All right. And so there's that. Isn't that pretty? And then now, so I don't know if Ro had got this from, just had it for a long time, had it with, hi, Miriam, it says $10 on the back. So I don't know if she got it from a thrift store or wherever, but regardless, even if it was $10, the Mackenzie Childs one was well over 100. And I think that it's definitely a great deal to just use some napkins, or, I mean, you can even hand paint too. I don't want, sorry, my throat. I apologize for being like super annoying. I was wondering if I want the gold stripe one there, the gold little trim thing. I guess I will. I mean, it doesn't really matter to me with that part, honestly. But I'm just gonna go ahead and put a bunch of this down. I do love this look of the wood, but that's not what is really dry. Totally missed a spot there. I probably should just put extra just to be on the safe side. All right. And line it on up. Now, if you have white underneath, like I had in the front, like the bright white, it will make it pop a little bit more. But it doesn't really matter too much because it is, a cream and stuff like that. Now, if it had a design on the side, I definitely would have painted it. All right, I actually could just go. Oh, darn. It's a little bit too short. That would have been perfect, too. I'm just going to do it anyhow. I can always piece that part there. All right. So how was everybody's weather today? Ours was so hot, in the 90s, I think it is, and very humid. So nice and sweaty just sitting there. And there was a little bit right here. I feel like, well, I got it down. Definitely need some more right here. Okay. There we go. Now I'm going to leave just a teeny bit on there so I can burn it off. So there's enough on both sides there. So I should be able to get it to go all the way around, hopefully. We'll see. But sometimes I like to just light it on both ends anyway, just to make it faster. But it seems to be going just fine. No stores for you. Except for online ordering, right? Thank God for online ordering. When I was in Italy, they would have, you know, certain things would be fine to get there, but there was a lot that I couldn't get there that I needed for, you know, my business. So I definitely was so thankful for, you know, being able to order online. And actually at that time, I don't believe that they didn't have shipping for Hobby Lobby, I don't think. I want to say, I think it's Hobby Lobby or Michael's. Maybe it was Michael's, but I know one of them definitely did not have it at that time. So I was really bummed out. But when I came back to visit, like we would come back once a year to visit and stay for either like 2 weeks or one time we stayed for a month. And I would stock up like crazy for sure. But I mean, there was always places like scrapbook.com and, you know, just a lot of places, Amazon, Etsy, that I could shop from. So, you know, I was utilizing that all the time. I'm telling you, I had so many packages coming over there. It was insane. And then I would have friends that would send me stuff. You know, they would pick it up for me and I would just pay them. And it wasn't extra for shipping because we got it shipped on base. So it's not like it was an online, like a, you know, Italian address. It was like FPO and all. FPO AE. All right, so over here, well, I'm going to start with right here. And then I can bring the other side over. And that'll go just about almost down. Actually, it might go, if I line it up. Oh, well. It actually goes all the way completely down to the edge. So now if I would have did that to the other side, I would have just had it completely around. It would have been completely covered and perfect. But there is that one little teeny spot right here because over here I didn't start it on the very edge. So I should have did that. But it's just such a small little area. I can piece that on there with no problem. I love the way you decorate it. Hi, in my AC. Hi, Gina. Very, very far. I'm on vacation. Algeria. Nice. How long you on vacation for? That's awesome. How fun. All right. So I have to make sure to line it all the way to the edge. And I do it with just a teeny bit of an overhang over on this side. Oh no, my fingers are sticky. I was going to stick to that and mess it up. My gosh. All right. And now let's get a little bit more. I'm almost done this one, and then I have another craft plant. I have only one more step for my air in the barn. Yay! Awesome. Yes, definitely enjoy your vacation. It's awesome. Have fun. I want to go on vacay. We can't do any kind of like big trips until after the settlement of the house, because we are going to be getting, even though like our appliances and that stuff is going to be, you know, comes with the house, that we picked it out and everything. We still want to get new couches. I already had got new table sets a few months ago, so those are good to go. And then we have to do the backyard. We're doing the fence that goes all the way around. So we just found somebody that's going to do that. And of course, it's definitely more than we thought. And then we're doing a stone patio and like seating and all that stuff for the yard. I want to do this like kind of like a country courtyard type of thing. And what else? New washer and dryer. All kinds of like the expensive stuff, you know? So that's always fun. So the vacay has to hold off. Nathan was like, this is just a really bummy summer. I'm like, you do realize like we've already spent a fortune on this house already, and we're about to go to settlement, and we need to pay a certain amount for settlement. So deal with it. But we try to do things that just isn't like super expensive right now, because I mean, we're moving into the house in like 3 weeks. So they do have their cousins here for the summer, which is awesome. So that they at least have people to play with and hang out with, go swimming, all that good stuff. And then we're going to the DC museums or the zoo this weekend. But we've been going to like the movies and different things like that. So it hasn't been... Oh, this came all the way over. Nice. I can just put this right down here and then... Well, no. Just needed more Mod Podge for sure. All right. So I might add just a teeny bit to that anyway. But it did come with the little gold strips. It did come, both of them came pretty close to it. And now I can do the burn technique all the way around again. And I just do it on both sides. Kids are happy with all the fun day trips and pool. Yeah, exactly. They're totally... I mean, I bought them a couple of games, stuff like that. I mean, we have tons and tons of board games, so I didn't buy any of those. But they're gaming, like, you know, for the PS5s and all that. Stuff that they can play together, too. So usually what they'll do is they're playing, they each have, you know, a TV in the house. They'll, you know, pick a room with a TV, and then they each have a system in, you know, each room, and then they play with each other on the games. So it's actually pretty nifty. Like they have the microphones on and all that stuff, so like they don't have to fight over it and everything. So they've been actually doing pretty good. For the most part, they've been getting along great. It's been fun having them here. Sometimes they'll have their little tiffs, like last night. That was always exciting. During my live, I'm like hearing crying and all. And I'm like, what is going on out there now? Let me go out again and be the referee here because they're acting like fools. And it was just the youngest too, acting up, acting foolish. All right. Making sure I get the edges really, really good because I do not want that to overlap onto the front with those checks there. The little teeny checks by the flowers. And I don't want it to cover up any of that. There we go. All right. And then since I have my iron out still, I'm going to go ahead and touch that up. Just go over it real quick. That way I can make sure that everything is down really well. Okay. That was easy. Easy peasy. And normally it's even quicker to do something like this. It really is. But I'm just, you know, my OCD kicks in and I'm like, I don't want wrinkles and all the things. So let me make sure the edges are good. Actually, first things first with that. And I actually want to put one more teeny little strip. Make sure all this is down good. It looks great though. And then sometimes what I do with these napkins, with the checks, is depending on what color oh, thank you. Hi, Lena, sorry. Have you got my bird's nest made for the fabulous garden gate you did? Yes, absolutely. It's already sent out to you, my friend. It got sent out a couple of days ago. So it should be there. I'm thinking tomorrow, but I can take a look as well. If it doesn't arrive by tomorrow, then let me know because I have the tracking and everything. But yeah, the bird's nest, the little teeny one I did, oh my gosh, it's so cute. It's not as small as I did in that junk journal. What am I doing here? I'm still gabbing away is what I'm doing. Let me just get a little teeny piece here. I could either do another. Did I have any of the gold around? Yeah, right here on the corner. Right on the edge there. So I will have it right here. I just need that little spot. So I'm going to put my glue here. And actually, what I'm going to do is take that off. And I can either line it up right on top of here, which maybe I should because there's a little teeny spot there. So I'm going to do that. It's just going to be right on top, lined up with the other one. So it's going to look like the same, you know, the same piece all the way down. So I'm going to put it right there. And if it can stick down here and not my finger would be fabulous. There we go. All right. I did the whole clock plus another craft I used this on, and I still have all of this napkin left. I love the big ones. And that is good to go. Looks like it just continued on. All right, so I'm going to put my parchment on here. Here it is. Make sure everything's down good. And then I'm not going to seal anything quite yet, but I will. I'm going to look and see if theirs has like a glossy finish to it, because I totally forgot. And then that'll depend on what I'm going to use on top. I do have triple thick, and I also have super gloss Mod Podge. And lately I've been actually really liking the, have you guys tried the Mod Podge with sparkle? It has glitter in it, and the glitter doesn't come off, so it's fabulous. I absolutely love it. Okay, that's good. And last but not least, okay. Probably got a little teeny bit of glue right there. It's beyond me. No glue. But it's gone now. And that is all done, friends. So there's my clock. And all around the sides, everything's looking pretty good. I'm super excited about it. I think it looks awesome. And I just have to put a battery in there, and then it's good to go. Well, I'll seal it later too, as well. Aw, awesome. Let me know when you get it then. All right, so I'm going to put this over here. It's so cute. It's going to look great in my new house. Okay, so the next thing I have is I have these wood rounds, and I was thinking about doing that real quick before my other crafts, because it won't take long at all, actually. And with that one, I could do, I guess, a fall theme would be cute. And I was thinking, if you do like if you have a wood burning kit, Plaid has one out. And actually, you can get it from, see, I have an engraver and a wood burning set, and both are Plaid. You might be able to get both, or I think both are at Walmart, as a matter of fact. So, let me get, oh, they're right here. What do you know? All right, these are listed in my Amazon. But I'm just going to use some of these. But you could totally do some wood burning or print photos on them. All kinds of stuff that you can do with these. And these already have pre-drilled the holes in them. I really personally don't need holes in them for this particular thing here. So I'm just, but I mean, I can try to cover them up, or doesn't really matter too much, honestly. And then you get something round. because you want it to be round when you're putting it around there. And then you're going to start just kind of lining them up together. I'm going to put the bigger ones kind of down underneath. And just have it overlap just a little bit. Let's see, I feel like I can scoot it down a little bit more. Well, no. I'll start my second layer with it like that. And then I'm just going to go on top and then just add a couple across the top like that. So then when I take this out and they're all glued, then I'm going to have a little wreath. And then I'm going to put, you know, embellishments. But I'm going to go ahead and glue them. And thank you, Fabi. Cleaning the kitchen, I'd rather be crafting, right? Definitely. And I'm going to put the hole where the holes are. I'm going to have those on the inside because that's where it's going to be, you know, glued together there. And I'm just going to take off the top ones for now because I don't need those. And I'm just going to go ahead and turn this around because these two are going to be by each other. And I'm just doing a little bit. You can always put something underneath and then put these on top. Like if you wanted a little bit more sturdy, like you can do, I mean, a wreath form, obviously, but you could even use cardboard and just cut out a ring shape. Or you could even do, what is the other one? Foam board. That would be awesome too. And you just use whatever, you can use a bowl, whatever you want for your round in the center, just to keep your shape. And then I'll remove that after. And I am just making sure that when I do line up with the holes, that I'm putting those together, because I can always put when I put my other layer, I could put that on top. And then I do plan on putting some embellishments, so I could always cover those up, you know, as well. But I'm just doing this to keep my shape here, and then I can move that out. So however big that you want, then just add, you know, whatever in the middle that, however big. I've made it before with, I'm going to use a bigger one. So you can even do it with these big ones too. This one's pretty big. Yay, it goes all the way over. Woohoo! Just barely, but it does. All right, I'm going to hold that there for a second. I'm going to take that out. Look at that, friends. I got me a little wreath. And right now I'm just adding a little bit more just for extra security. It's not going to be seen because I'm going to be layering on top of those areas. And if it doesn't happen to go over it, then I'll just, yeah, take it off. No biggie. These you can get from, thanks, Blanca. Amazon. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Bethlyn. She works so hard with all of, you guys know, she's always on CCC doing all the stuff with the links, and I so much appreciate it. My hands look gross. There's so much Mod Podge and then dirty stuff on top. It looks like it's filthy. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you can get these right from my Amazon. It's listed under, actually the very first list on my Amazon is wood products. And it's under there. There's a lot of different like wood beads that I've bought. So you have to kind of go through a little bit. But it's definitely under the wood products. And then also I'm going to use this. And these are just, they're actually really pretty with the wood grain when you like stain them and stuff. And I think you get 12 or 14 of these in a pack for really cheap too. So those are in my Amazon. And I'm going to use that next. And then I'm just going to go over, I love this one, how it has that extra bark on it. So I really want to, you know, that for the top. And then I just kind of see, you know, wherever I want to, I mean, you don't have to do another layer, but I just felt like it would be, you know, kind of cute to add that little dimension, a little extra dimension there. That one's a pretty big one, so I feel like I don't really need it there. But yeah, I think that would be good. I don't know if I want any more. Let me see. Don't think I do. I don't want to cover up too much of the bottom. I mean, it looks good either way, I feel like. But these are great for keychains, gifts. You could put them in if you wrap gifts for Christmas and then you make some kind of like ornament with it, and then you could put it on, you know, the outside of your gift. I've done that before as well. They're really awesome to have, honestly. I really love using them. I feel like I'll do less. That's what I want to do. Use that one. Yeah. And this one's pretty big as it is. So I really don't even need to put it right there. I think that should be good. And then this, I feel like this should be my top. There we go. That's better. Yeah. All right, so I'm going to do that. And just have a little glue right there. There. Some of them are just really nifty with all the extra bark and stuff. It's really cool. I got that one. Okay, so I want to do like a little bow. And this is great for Christmas, for fall. I mean, even spring, anytime really. It's just a nice rustic kind of craft. And you can make it a little more even kind of, not necessarily shabby, but kind of, you know, just, yay. Ornaments, tags, yeah, so many cute embellishments that you could do with this. I've used them for craft, like so many crafts. I just used one in my secret fairy book the other day. Secret Garden fairy book. It was a little platform, kind of like a little patio area for the fairy. Just getting the extra right there. All right, so now I'm thinking, let me see. There is a little bit of glue left right here. Let me get that off because you guys know how I am with the glue. I'm a weirdo. And yeah, I don't think I'm going to put one there because this will be my top anyway. So I plan on putting like a little bow or something up there anyhow. But that's how it's looking so far. And even on the, the back is really awesome. These are great for coasters, all kinds of stuff. Now, some of them are really small, so you can get the bigger ones. Like I get these as well, this size. That's pretty cool. Those don't come with holes in them, but it's really easy. I'm going to add, let's see, I'm wondering if I want to do it a fall one. Yeah. All right, let me put, I'm going to put a little bit of lace to hang it. That'll be my little hanger. So let me get the one that I want to use here, which is cream. Or I can just use sari silk. Do I want to use sari silk? I think sari silk will be good. Do a little teeny knot. Now you can't pull the sari silk like super duper tight when you're knotting it because it could totally rip on you. But I am going to also grab, unless I have it here, let me see. Yes, I do. I do. I have them buried, but they're here. I'll put these down here. These are great for like Christmas and all too. They really are. I'm kind of thinking I want to do mine for like an everyday kind of thing. Honestly. All right, I'm going to cut this here. And that one. And then I need greenery because I did not bring that over. Unless I have some right here. I can use a little bit of this. Do I have more? I hope. I feel like maybe I should use some lamb's ear. Let me get some lamb's ear. Or, oh, it's a hard decision. I'm so redonkulous with it. Seriously. Something so small, I make a big production over. But I think I want lamb's ear. But I could do a couple of different ones. Let's pull off this one. Now I don't want to put too much and cover it. I might even just do one little cluster with this. And, or what I could do, all right, let's see if this will be cute too, before I glue that down. So you can see how You can see how there's holes, you know, around here. What I could do is I could use some little teeny daisies and put them around where it's covering up the holes. As long as I trim that down a little. You know, not going to be completely flat, but you know, it's pretty good. And solar flowers would look absolutely amazing. I've done that a lot on them because of the wood, of course. The wood definitely looks good with that. I'm not really wanting to do that. Paula never laid them. Hey, Paula. Hi there. And is Tammy going to sleep? Good night, sweet peep. I really love these too. I got those from Michael's. I've been really loving those lately. Because it's just, you know, I love baby's breath and all. And I don't know if that's baby's breath, but it certainly does kind of look like it. This one's too big. But let me grab some of my little, let me grab some mini solar flowers. And then I can just add a little baby's breath. I think will be cute. Especially some with the skin on them. That would be great. All right. Look at this tiny solar flower. Is this not adorable? Look how cute that is. Oh my gosh. Oh, oops. Good night, Favi. Bookmark the playlist here. Good night, friends. That's hopping off. Yeah, I got some that have the skin, and it's going to look perfect on there because of the brown. But I also want to kind of soften it up by having some of, you know, the white here, and then I can add a couple of the tiny little daisies. And then I do want a little bit of just like a teeny bit of greenery. I mean, I don't really need the greenery necessarily, but it just, I don't know, I think with like, you know, just nature, this just seems like a natural kind of thing. And I like greenery, so I'm just going to add like a couple little pieces of it, at least. And then I'll add my flowers. But I think that'll be pretty good. All right, so that one there. And actually, you know what? You know what? I almost made a mistake there. Totally almost made a mistake. The best thing to do is actually put it up here instead of the hanger right here. I should totally move the hanger and have my flowers right here because it's more of, you know, kind of that flat surface there. It doesn't have one overlapping since it was a big one. So I think that'll be much better. All right, so I'll move that, and the only thing is that now the hanger, it's going to be a little bit weird. There we go. That's good. That is not too bad, not too shabby. Now, do I want to have my little lamb's ear on here? I kind of think maybe I do. And I like to cut the ends of the little things off just because I feel like they make them more bulky. So I like to have them kind of like more flat. So I'm just going to do, you know, three little ones there. And then, let's see, add in a couple of these. Apparently I did not put enough glue. I'm trying not to put too much, but apparently it needs it. All right. And then this one will be here, or I might put this one down here. I might do that. I don't know. Just depends, because I don't know if I'm really feeling the lamb's ear with it. So that's hence the reason why I haven't glued it yet, because I just didn't want to commit at the moment. I'm still debating on those. Yeah, I'm just not really feeling the lamb's ear, honestly. Those have to go. Gotta go. See ya. All right. Try to use the bigger ones. I should have switched that. Ah, I'm being so indecisive, but this one is bigger. Oops, I gotta be careful. So I feel like it should have been, you know, kind of up here a little. This one down here, because that's much bigger. And then, I know it looks a hot mess right now, but it's going to be coming together, friends. Just bear with me. Bear with me. I'm going to get it. And any extra glue on here, I can always get that off after. If there's any more that I happen to miss. And yeah, I like that much better. I wasn't really feeling the lamb's ear too much. I feel like it was just a little much. But how these are kind of, you know, overlapping and all that type of stuff, that's why you got to kind of see how it's going to fit in there. And how it's going to look on there, because it is a different kind of shape that you're kind of working with here. And then do a little greenery with that. I didn't glue that in quite yet, because I'm going to hold off so I can put my other flowers here. I don't know if I want to add, I don't think I want to add the sunflower. But I could add the little yellow one. We'll see. We will see. It's just like a weird shape. I'm trying to work with this shape here because for some reason it's just wanting to be wonky. And I think that's going to be a little better there. Not so bad. Not so bad. We're going to see. All right, so I like the odd number of flowers, so I'm kind of working with those on where I want to put them first before I commit to that. And this isn't even glued down anymore, which I guess is not a bad thing, because then I can move it. There we go. There we go. It's just being difficult here. Okay. It's not bad. And then I think the little yellow one on there. Stay. Little yellow one up there. Got the little cluster here. And then, all right, it's enough glue under there. I just have to let that set because it's still needs to set there. And I'm going to see about adding a couple little daisies, possibly. Let's see. I'm just not liking the shape. I feel like it needs something like over here. I feel like it's just, I don't know. It's something about it that's really still not how I want it 100%. So I'm going to work it. I'm going to work it out. Hi, Paula. Hi there. I may go to Facebook also. Well, I could. I totally could. Yeah, let me see. I just got to kind of work with this shape. It's just kind of... I probably should have left it back where I originally had it, because that was kind of working better for me. Because I don't want to overdo it too much. But it's like, my goodness, it's acting up. I'm totally acting up here. I definitely feel like it needed to kind of come over a little bit up here. I mean, maybe the only thing else I could do is add some more. Let me grab some more really tiny solar flowers. Let's see if even adding this up here might even kind of help out. I think it's starting to come together a little bit better here. Yeah. I feel like that's a little bit better for sure. Okay, I'm going to do that. I didn't want to do too much on here because it's a small wreath. So I really didn't want to overpower it with a lot of flowers. But sometimes you just got to do what you got to do to add a little bit of, you know, just to get that shape together. It was driving me crazy. All right, and then I will put this up in here. Actually, I am going to have to tuck it under a little bit more. There we go. That's better. It's coming together now, friends. Just had to work with it a little bit. And now, I'm going to tuck this in there too. All right. That looks good. There we go. I think it's so hot, it melted my little thing off here. Okay. Yeah, that's looking better for sure. That's definitely looking better. Okay, so now I don't want to put a bow or anything because that's going to be too overpowering. But I do feel like hold on one second. Let me get this together. I do feel like I want to add something else that's yellow because I have the one single little yellow flower. So I could either do my yellow hanger. I can use some Starry Silk that is yellow. I could do like some yellow bling maybe. Some yellow pearls would be pretty. Let me see. I do have some white. Like white and gold flowers and stuff. I mean, that is super cute. I do like that a lot. I have some yellow stuff in here. I would say I always forget that I have these. I need to seriously remember things. All right, I got the green. I wish I had yellow in that. That would have been perfect. It's a lot of the green and turquoise and all. That would have been perfect though. And definitely lots of pink and purple and blue and stuff in here. I might have yellow in here, but if not, there's also yellow pearls. Which I could possibly do. I don't know if I want the yellow pearls though. I got these. These are yellow, plus they have bling. So I could do that. Or, let me see. You know what I'm going to do? I'm playing around too much. This is what I'm going to do. I am going to If I don't want the daisies in here, then I'm just going to get like some little yellow, I guess they're like pip berries or something. I don't know what they are. I am liking this better now. That's cute. I like that. And then for the bling, I am thinking maybe I could do like a bee or a butterfly. I think a bee or a butterfly would be pretty. I mean, I don't necessarily need to have the bling. I could even do just the little flower with the gold on it. You can have a gold bee with a pearl. That would be pretty too. Oh, that's pretty. I like that. I think that's good. I mean, I think the butterfly is super pretty too. Do you guys think I should do a bee, butterfly? What are you thinking? And I do think the gold is, you know, good. Look how gorgeous this is. It's so amazing. And these are all in my link tree as well. They are Totally Dazzled. So I am going to use the little daisies. I do love those. I'm obsessed with sunflowers and daisies. And just kind of tuck those right up in there. And I'll put it up close so you guys can see actually. I just realized that the screen is smaller here. So let me put that up here. All right, so here's the butterfly on it. And then here is the bee. Hi, Nancy. Cleaning up my mess from today's crafty projects. Folding laundry while watching some missing on conversations. I want to make one for the barn. Oh, I would love it. I would love to see your version. You could put like the dried flowers on it. That would be so pretty. I would absolutely love to see that. But what are you guys thinking for the bling? I mean, I think both look super pretty, so I don't think either look bad. This one dangling down looks super pretty too. Look how pretty this is on here. Oh, it's going to weigh it down, but it is gorgeous though. I love it. It's so pretty. Super rustic and beautiful. I might even make this for some stuff like this for my renewal of my veils. Because I want to do some kind of like totally nature, either by a lake. I'm going to do it at Marilyn's house. But can I get everybody to travel there? That's the question. But I think like by a lake or, you know, with woods and then have all the string lights and everything would be just so beautiful. Butterfly, butterfly. Hey, Vicky. Butterfly. Okay. The butterfly sets are sold out. Oh no. Even the silver? That's a bummer. All right, so this butterfly here is what I'm going to put. And thank you guys for helping out with that. Sometimes it could be a little indecisive. Just a little. Okay. So it looks like the only thing that had like a little bit of that extra glue is just, oops, I don't want the bark to come off. So I need to be careful with that. All right. I think I got the extra glue off. There we go. And this little piece of bark I'm going to put back on because I like the bark. And there we have it. Can I get the bark to stay? I mean, goodness. There we go. It's so pretty. I think even like a little piece of lace kind of hanging, you know, from here would be super pretty too. But there it is, friends. We have dragonfly lights for outside. You have to see the live from tonight. I definitely will. Good night, Bethwyn. Sweet dreams, my friend. All right, friends. So it's 11 o'clock. It's still early, right? Guess that's a good thing with coming on early at 9. And you still have all kinds of time. So my 2 crafts are done for here. I can go on Facebook to, you know, I'm going to have to post, of course, to let everybody know because they have no idea. And I don't think you get really notifications with being in the Inspiring Friends, you know, with going live there because of Facebook jail. That's where I got to do it. Yeah, I have to catch up on your lives for sure. I definitely do. To CCC June. I totally missed that. My barn bathroom is working and I have the outside spa. Nice. That is awesome. I did see the spa stuff, which is really quite fantastic. Absolutely. Oh my gosh. I would have a field day at your house. I would love to look at all the things and just check it all out. All right. So thank you guys so much for joining over here. I am going to go to Facebook in a few. I'm going to post to let everybody know. And then I'm going to go over, I'm going to wash my hands and stuff because they're all nasty. But I think this turned out super cute. It's a nice rustic, yet kind of like a, I don't know. I can't think of the exact word that I'm trying to think of here. But you guys know. You totally get it. Yeah, but I'm going to do post and all, and then I'll come on the Inspiring Friends. So if anybody's here that hasn't been on there, hasn't seen me on there, that's where you have to watch me live for right now. I have 20 days, and then I'll be able to go back on my page. Until then, I gotta work with what I gotta work with, and but you know, it's all right. At least I get to go live, so it's still a blessing for sure. All right, there we go. Got those together. Yeah, so now, since I'm going over there, I don't really have to do another round craft. I can do this other thing that I've really been wanting to make, which would be cool. All right, so I am going to go, but I will see you guys. Of course, I forgot to put my brushes in the water. They're still sitting there dry as ever. I'm going to go, but I will see you guys over there. And well, Bernie will be joining us. Bernie will join us over there. I will be on Bernie's page, his account. So, Bernard Pitchford in the house. Even though he's sleeping, he'll be there. All right, I'll see you there too, Teresa. All right, thank you so much. And let me show you the other one. All right, so the clock, even though it is square, but totally has the round face. So, you know, it still has rounds. No cigarettes, just one. Just one. And there we have it. So thank you guys so much. This is my duplicate, my dupe I made of a Mackenzie Childs clock that I seen on Amazon that I wanted to get. Authentic, you know, it's sold by Mackenzie Childs because they have a storefront like I do on there. So I get to save all kinds of money and do it myself. So I will see you guys there. All right, bye.